Well, we've been at the Broadway Cinema tonight as a celebration of over 100 films now being made in the Isle of Man. And it's also nice to actually look at how the grassroots level of filmmaking is percolating up through the system. Dave Armstrong from MannIn Shorts, you've got a few mentions in there because some of your team in the past, and probably still are with you, have got jobs on these bigger films, but they started doing these shorter films.
Well, part of what we do is training up crews, training up personnel within crews to be able to work within the film industry. But what we're also doing is trying to build the film industry, the local film industry, from the ground up. So developing local skills, local talent, local writers, local films. And it's great to see. It's not just with writers. We've had placements in the camera department, in all departments in films, and it's a great to see. It's very satisfying.
And in another interview with Steve Christian, he certainly gives the feeling that things are progressing well. I mean, obviously there's a lot of wobbles at the beginning of this whole thing with Pinewood, but I mean, there have been two fairly chunky films in already, haven't there?
Well, the film industry is a sort of a slow-moving beast. Things don't happen overnight anyway, regardless of who makes a movie. A movie's life cycle can be over several years. So what we see on the ground level as a man in the street of is a film successful or is a project successful, what's happening with it. These things happen over a period of years. Development, like Avatar, could take 10 years to develop. Another movie that Steve was talking about today took 18 months maybe to develop. So these things happen over a much larger time scale. And I think it's good that we give it enough time to see how this project is going forward.
Back to MannIn Shorts, because I know you have various workshops, and you've got one coming up this weekend.
We have indeed. We've got a fantastic opportunity for a workshop this weekend. We've got an acting and writing workshop, and we're combining them this time. We're giving writers an opportunity to write dialogue for actors who will then perform it over this weekend. And it's a really great opportunity to dovetail two of the workshops that we've run before and actually give sort of a focus for the writers, so they'll see the end results of what they write performed out and then filmed either the same day or the following day, and I think that's going to be really exciting for the writers.
And you've got some industry standard guys who you've used before?
We have this weekend. We have Lee Boardman, who's been with a colleague of ours and worked with MannIn Shorts for the past 3 or 4 years now. He's been here several times. He loves what we do here because he feels there's an energy and a growth here that it surprised him to start with. And Anne-Marie O'Connor, who's a TV writer, she's written Trolleyed and several other projects. She's a great writer and a really great friend to MannIn Shorts, and they'll be both coming here to give a fantastic workshop this weekend.
Space available, or is it also that what?
There is, but it is limited. We've got to be careful because too many people, they won't get enough attention. It's not for everybody, but we want people who come to the workshop to get a lot out of it. And most people, I think if you ask most people who've been to the workshops, they love it.
Okay, well, details on the website, MannIn Shorts.
MannIn Shorts, MannInShorts.com.
Yeah. And overall, 100 films down, do you think your views on the way that it's going here, that people will get placements by starting in your sort of area of films and then working up the system?
Well, they have. A great example is a young girl that we have working as a camera assistant on many of our films, and she's been placed. She's working on the project, the film that's being made here right now, and she's doing fantastically well, and hopefully she'll have a great career in the film industry.